Okay, so I have never done a open reading before. I have only ever read for myself, but my spirit and physical guides have been leading me and telling me that I need to start giving open readings. So these are channeled cards, and we're just going to see what comes through. Spirit, thank you for the message that we're about to receive, and may whoever needs to hear this hear it for their highest and greatest will. For your highest and greatest will. Thank you. Let's go. Whoa, too many. Way too many. Hold on. Like half the deck came out. Okay, there we go. Somebody's got something to say. Alright. Alright, so we'll get two more and then we'll read them off and see what's going to be said. Alright, one more. One more. Come on. Oh, this is kind of fun. I've never done this for anybody before. I've only ever channeled and tarot for myself. Just, oop, we got one. Where'd it go? 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 There it is. Alright. Alright, let's see what we got. So, let's start at the bottom. Learning to love yourself is the single best choice you could have made. Ever made. Lone wolf vibes. It's okay to be alone, but it's also okay to have a pack. Alpha vibes. Take care of yourself. You deserve the world deserves you, but not everyone in the world. Okay. You had to lose everything, but you lost everything but your light. And the number 144. And having a good cry is cathartic. One cry a week to keep the line open. So what I'm getting from this is that maybe, like myself, you had to spend a lot of time alone, or maybe you felt alone, or maybe, you had to just do a lot of life alone, and through that, you learned how to love yourself, especially with this, crying is cathartic. Nobody likes pain, myself included. But sometimes in order to get that pain out with which we hold in, our bodies hold our traumas, our bodies hold onto things much longer than our mind and even our heart does. So crying releases that. And, you may have gone through a losing cycle, like one thing after another hit. You lost a job, you lost your, place of residency, maybe your car is breaking down, or you lost it, for, lack of funds to be able to provide that kind of thing to yourself. But you lost everything but your light. And that is the one thing that is most important, is just hanging on to that light within yourself, that, your soul, your essence, your spirit, what makes you inside. And then, take care of yourself. Like, just take care of who you are, because you deserve the world and the world deserves you, but not everybody in the world, right? And that's where I think, myself included, like, we get kind of lost, is, looking for that external validation, and, trying to fit into the societal norms, if you will. And, I think that's just comes with, like, community, wanting to fit in, a very primitive thing, right? Because, like, if you were exiled from your community, it was certain death, you know what I mean? Like, primitively speaking, or historically speaking. Oh, we'll take that one since it almost flipped. Okay, keep your plans to yourself until it's fully developed. People will ruin it. I don't know if you ever had like an idea, or, you had a plan for your life and then you spoke on it, and, friends, family, coworkers, even strangers, they might look at you cross-eyed, right? Like, so to speak. Like, they might look at you like you're, lack of a better word, crazy, like you just, what are you talking about? Nobody in your family has ever done anything like that. No, none of your friends have ever achieved anything like that. That is so many. Achieved anything like that. How do you think that you're going to do that? Nobody else that we know or we've heard about have ever done anything like that. Whatever your plan is that you want to achieve in this lifetime, you can do it. 100%. You can do it. You just put your mind to it, um, take take care of yourself, right? Because only you can make that dream or that goal come to fruition. And if you're down in the dumps, or you haven't done your shadow work, or you could even still be going through like the dark night of the soul and just tearing up those roots of trauma and things that have happened to you. That's okay. You should sit in it, sit in that pain, sit in that grief, right? Because the only way to get over it is to go through it. And if you're not going through it, then you're not growing, right? And what's that saying? What you go through, you grow through, or something like that. Is sit in your silence. Solitude is a part of the process. That, what did I just say? What did I just say? You have to sit in it. If you don't sit in it, it will take over. You are more powerful than you think. And in order to find that power, you have to be able to validate that grief, and nobody can validate that but you, because you're the one that experienced it. You're the one that felt it. You're the one that had to go through it. You're the one that had to, yeah, you're just the one that had to go through it, and you're the one that felt it. Um, and, this says you healed yourself. You healed self. Oh, your healed self wants to exist, not just keep getting better. Release the Kraken, okay? Whatever healing you may have done already is enough to this point, okay? And it's okay to sit in that. Because if you're constantly working and you're constantly trying and you're constantly trying to improve yourself, or trying to, just do that healing work, and you never actually get to sit in the healing, it almost like, I don't want to say like null and voids it, but you don't get to experience it in the same light. You don't get to experience that healed portion of yourself and enjoy it. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work tearing up all those roots, and digging up all those, really difficult situations that you may have experienced. And the reward is being able to sit in that healed part of yourself, right? Because life is going to continue. People are going to do stuff. You're going to do stuff. Life is going to happen. And if you're not sitting and enjoying where you are right now, it's almost like you're taking away your own validation, right? If that makes sense. Like, if you don't sit in whatever part of your healing journey that you're in and just enjoy where you are, then it's almost like, not only are you not validating yourself, but you're almost like re-traumatizing in a way. I wish I had a better word for it. Yeah, just, yeah, I'm not sure. They'll take that as it resonates, I guess. Um, Slow down, walk with God. That's what I believe in. Source, universe, higher beings, whatever you call it, he knows the path and he loves you. Like your spirit guides, your creator, your source, your whoever you decide to believe in, they love you, and they have your back and they're looking out for you and for my belief, they are the main reason why you're still here because there's something for you to do. This one says set your boundaries, stand 10 toes down. No one needs to know. No one needs to know what you got planned. No one needs to know what you want to do, right? You set your boundaries. This is what I will accept. This is what I will not. This is how far I will allow somebody to push me, and walk, right? Like walk away if you have to. Like sometimes that's just the way it goes, Like I've had to release a lot of people that I was in love with. I loved friends, family, people that I thought were going to be around for a very long time. And unfortunately, you can't take everybody with you wherever it is that you're going to end up being, right? You're brilliant. Billionaire bright. Billionaire bright. Okay, I take that as you got something coming in, babe. Maybe some dollars. But you're brilliant, right? Like your ideas are yours. They are a gift and they're meant to be shared. And if you're not sharing them, once they're fully developed, right? We already got that. Where is it? Don't keep your ideas to yourself until they are fully developed. You have to formulate the plan and you have to do it baby step by baby step by baby step, because it's much bigger than what you probably think it is, right? Or maybe you know how big it's going to be and where you want to go in life, but it's just that one step at a time, day by day, as even if it's as small as just waking up and taking a shower, having something to eat and a cup of coffee and going back to bed. Like that's enough, right? Because when you're going through the dark night of the soul and you're going through a healing process and you're trying to get through things and you're trying to deal with the pain of your past or maybe even your present or you're fearful of the future, like sometimes that's just enough. Just waking up and acknowledging I'm here. I'm here today. And I have another chance. I can get emotional. I have another chance to make a difference in my life. And the more differences that you make in your life and the better you take care of yourself, the more differences and the better you can help and take care of others. So this one says feathers, sticks, and pennies. We got some numbers, 999, 1111, 555, 1551. Maybe 333. Maybe those resonate with you. Maybe you've been seeing some feathers. Maybe maybe some sticks have fallen out of a tree in your yard, or you find pennies when you're out walking around. Those are signs that your spirit guide, your ancestors, the people that on the other side that you've loved and loved you, they're there. They're watching out for you, and they just want you to know that. And those are a few signs that they're there. They're walking with you. They are with you in that moment. We had another one that came out. Rest now. Life is about to get busy and prosperous. Ooh-wee. All right. So if you've been down, if you've been feeling like just exhausted, it's okay. Your cells are, your cells in your body, I think it's like every 7 years you regenerate all the cells in your entire body. That's exhausting. Or if you've been through a traumatic experience and you're trying to heal from it, that's exhausting. Mentally, emotionally, physically, just rest. Just rest. If you need a couple of days off work, take them. And I'm not recommending this to anybody. Your financial status is what it is, and you can use your discernment. You take what resonates. I've left jobs because of it. Burnout, just can't mentally keep up, and just physically exhausted. Do what you got to do. This is your life. You get one shot, baby. One. Your intuition is on point. 1111. We got 1111 again. So that's significant for somebody. If you're getting some, if you're getting double ones, it's a mirror Maybe you're mirroring somebody in your life, or maybe somebody's trying to mirror you. Um, or there's a new beginning coming, and that's kind of what I'm seeing in this, is that there's something going on, there's a new beginning, something's happening, and, just get your rest. Because whatever's coming, even this, let me go back to this real quick. Having a good cry is cathartic. Have you ever had a good cry? I mean, in the fetal position, just snotting and drooling and tears, you can't stop it. It's exhausting. You get done, you wipe everything, you go rinse your face off, you maybe take a stretch or something. You're exhausted. I know I am. Shit. Sorry. I get exhausted after a good cry. You are powerful. Your spirit is strong when your body is weak. So take that as you will, right? And that's even biblically speaking, right? The spirit and the flesh, they war against each other, and when your body is weak, your spirit is strong. Your spirit is the strongest essence of who you are. It is the reason for your being here in this 3D realm. We got 2 more, and then we're gonna close this out because this video is getting kind of long. It's fated to go in a different direction. Take the detour. So your life, you might have thought you were going in one direction, and then all of a sudden stuff switched up abruptly, like out of the blue. Nothing's out of the blue, but you get what I'm saying, that phrase, out of the blue. You didn't see it coming. Take it. Take the detour, because it's meant. If it happened, it's meant to happen. And this next one is, crows, ravens. Crows and ravens guard you. Rabbits, hares, and bunnies are your spirit animal. So maybe you've been seeing these. Maybe you've been seeing crows or ravens, or the rabbits, or depending on where you are, hares. Maybe something, or you own, or you're friends with a crow or a raven, because I don't think you can technically own them, but maybe you have friends, maybe you feed them, maybe they bring you gifts, or rabbits. I have rabbits in my yard. I always take that as a sign, so maybe that's something for you. Just take everything that's been said here as it resonates. Use your discernment. If things, feel like they're in alignment with you, or they feel like, they spoke to you in any kind of way, then it was probably something you were meant to hear. Discern your offers. What did I just say? Discern your offers. Prosecco or snake, your choice. So maybe you have an offer coming in. Really look into it before you make an abrupt, hasty decision. But ultimately, it's your choice. It's yours. All right. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening. And maybe we'll do this again sometime. Bye.